Troy, Michigan, a quiet suburb, a place where people come to raise families, to feel safe. But even in paradise, darkness can lurk. This is the story of one such shadow, a mystery that still haunts the community to this day. It's the story of Gail Webster, and the day her life was taken, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The year was 1978. News of Gail's murder spread like wildfire, shocking the community to its core. How could something so horrific happen here in their peaceful town? Fear and suspicion gripped the residents. Neighbors who once exchanged friendly greetings now eyed each other with uncertainty. Gail Webster was more than just a victim. She was a beloved member of the Troy community. Gail was 48 years old, a hard-working manager at the popular Susie Q's restaurant on Woodward and 13 Mile in Royal Oak. Those who knew her best described her as kind-hearted, vibrant, and always willing to lend a helping hand. Gail's absence left a void that could never be filled. Her laughter, her kindness, her infectious zest for life, all gone in an instant. The pain was especially acute for her family and close friends, who struggled to come to terms with the senseless tragedy. The Troy Police Department immediately launched a full-scale investigation into Gail Webster's murder. Detectives worked tirelessly, following every lead, interviewing witnesses, and combing through evidence. The pressure was immense. The entire community looked to them for answers, for justice. Despite their best efforts, the case remained unsolved. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and still, the identity of Gail's killer remained a mystery. The lack of answers only fueled the fear and suspicion that had settled over the town. Section 4. Whispers and Speculation. In the absence of concrete information, rumors and speculation filled the void. Theories about the murder ran rampant through the community. Some whispered about a stranger passing through town, others about a possible motive closer to home. Every conversation seemed to revolve around Gail's murder. People scrutinized their neighbors, looking for any sign, any clue that might point to the killer. The tragedy had sown seeds of distrust, fracturing the once strong bonds of the community. Section 5. A community frozen in time. The murder of Gail Webster left an indelible mark on Troy, Michigan. The town, once known for its safety and tranquility, now bore the weight of an unsolved crime. The fear that had gripped the residents in the immediate aftermath of the murder lingered, casting a long shadow. Years passed, but the memory of Gail's murder remained fresh in the minds of those who lived through it. The unsolved case served as a constant reminder of the fragility of life, the randomness of violence, and the importance of seeking justice for the victims. Section 6. Echoes of Unsolved Crimes. Gail Webster's murder, though unique in its specific circumstances, shared similarities with other unsolved cases across the country. These cases, often referred to as cold cases, represent a frustrating and heartbreaking reality for the families and friends of the victims. The lack of closure, the unanswered questions, the knowledge that the perpetrator may still be at large. These are burdens that the loved ones of victims carry with them every day. Yet despite the challenges, hope remains. Advances in DNA technology and the tireless efforts of dedicated detectives offer a glimmer of hope that even the coldest of cases can be solved. Section 7. The fight for justice continues. Despite the passage of time, the fight for justice for Gail Webster continues. Her family and friends, along with the Troy Police Department, remain committed to finding her killer and bringing them to justice. They refuse to let her memory fade, or her case grow cold. The investigation remains open, and authorities continue to urge anyone with information, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, to come forward. They believe that someone somewhere holds the key to unlocking the mystery of Gail's murder.